Testing, testing.
Dog check. Dog check. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Boom! You scared? Okay. Dog territory, beware.
Yo, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Do I sound okay? Nisa says I sound okay. Trizzy hears the dogs barking. Man, we got a show today, ladies and gentlemen. Courtesy of the one, the only Gbush, owner, creator, distributor of the Barbershop, Cleveland's very own, brings you content that certain media members just can't bring ya. Brings you content that certain media members just can't get close to. See, some people speculate. Some people speculate with online ideas and different opinions and reading into social medias, and other people have the man's father on his actual screen and talks to him and gets to the bottom of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say before we even get into it, because I got content scheduled. I got my funky little ideas for my little videos, and we gonna watch all not the uniform announcements. We're gonna watch the what do you call them? Schedule announcements today. We're gonna watch that. We have a Steelers video. Crazy, I know. I think Nisa, correct me. You a Steelers fan? I forgot. There's somebody. It's Nisa or Leanne. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so sorry if I got y'all mixed up. I know. I got a lady Steelers fan. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Smack me in the face I got that wrong. But I know I have a Steeler fan or two in here. So I have a Steeler because their quarterback room's crazy. New uniform tier list. We're gonna do also, like I said, we're gonna watch and maybe do like a ranking and tier list of the announcement schedule videos too. And then we're gonna go from there. Hold up, I need to do one thing. Hold up. I ain't even gonna turn the thing up. There's something missing real quick. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I have a little bitty buddy who's very upset right now. I'm sorry about that. But so that's what we're gonna get into today. Mail still. Oh, we got some mail still. Nisa, yes. Nisa is the Steelers fan. The Beardman says Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. Love to see her. The interview was dope. Absolutely loud and clear. Trizzy says I'm good. So here's the real question: Do we just jump right into it? Do we just talk about the fact? Now, here's what I want to do. I would love, because there's a very specific video that I want to reference. Okay. I want to reference one Jason Lloyd. And before we do anything, make sure to, y'all know Gbush. Y'all know where Gbush at, right? Okay, it might have a problem playing it. All good. I got the clips that I need specifically. So it's all good. Y'all know who Gbush is. Before we do anything, make sure you give him a follow. Make sure you give him subscribe, bell icon. I mean, he's the, the godfather of this for a reason. He's been here since before Shedeur was here. And he's been supporting Shedeur like a media member should be, right? You get a new, a fun asset coming to your team. And what does Gbush do but embrace the fandom? And where does that get you? Hey, it gets you talking to the man in charge, right? It gets you charging right there. So I'm gonna let this play a little bit. I have some specific clips that we're gonna get into. Yes, you might get hit with an ad. Don't come at me crazy, okay? The problem that I'm having is that I usually play on Obsidian. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. But when you watch it, when I get into the actual recording, you're gonna see that I'm gonna get the ads handled for you. I have a certain way to do it. I can't disclose my ways, but listen. To a little
former
bit
Division I athlete. I've grown up watching you in
Gbush.
baseball and football and doing what you've done. And I'm a fan of what you mean, not only specifically to people in general, but as a man of faith like myself. So it's a blessing to have you here. And Coach, first and foremost, I do appreciate you joining us tonight. This is a major moment for the platform. But fans here in Cleveland, because there's so much attention around these Shedeur'S journey right now. What's the fascinating thing about his career is that part of the time, people are really watching him build his own identity away from you coaching him directly every day. So the first question is, what is it like for you as a father watching the growth happen from afar instead of being there every step of the way in the process as his coach?
You know what? I'm so glad you divided that, because you got to understand, when you're talking to me as a football coach, a former killer out there on the grass, as well as a father. So I'm glad you're slicing it up. So now you're asking from a father's point of view. Man, I'm proud of him for the journey. The journey has been tremendous. You guys have no idea what he's gone through emotionally, mentally, psychologically, because when you've always been this guy, and then God allows you to not fall, because he definitely ain't fall, but to be categorized in a certain way, and you can't do nothing about it but sit back and try to navigate this journey as best as possible. I'm proud of him, man, because he never flinched. He never broke. A lot of things he didn't understand. We still don't understand. And you got to understand now, I before I start coaching, that you guys knew Coach Prime, I was in media for 20 years, man. So I know the backdrops of all these things, the Ian Rappaports, the Adam Schefter's, everybody you could think of. When I was with the NFL Network, CBS, as well as Barstools, I know how this stuff works. So a lot of things that was said, that was noted, my brother, we knew what time it was. We knew where it came from, because it's a phone call for me. Because you got to forget, I was in that lane for a long time. So I'm sitting at the desk seeing the calls coming from owners, GMs, coaches, players, trainers, about the players, who was going to play, who wasn't going to play, who's doing this. I was sitting right by these guys from the NFL Network and CBS and so forth. And I understand how this works.
And I'm not even making, this isn't even a video. This is just live stream. I'm literally just listening. I was out doing stuff while I was going. So this is my first time hearing it. The amount of times people have used the excuse for the Shedeur'S Sanders, what's it called? The amount of times people have used the excuse about Shedeur'S Sanders, the reason he fell in the draft being because like his dad maybe had bad connections, or his dad overhyped it, or his dad XYZ. That's how I know people in the NFL are just trying to sweep it under the rug, because Coach Prime was on the front stage on NFL draft nights. Y'all are acting like Coach Prime is just, someone who coached football. That's all he did. He played football, Hall of Famer. Yeah. No, like the man himself told you. No, I was in media. I was doing the same thing that not to the same extent, but literally Deion Sanders was there talking to people as they walked on the stage of draft night for a multitude of years. In NFL Network, talking to people for a multitude of years. Now, also, what I might add is, yes, Deion Sanders, some people probably got offended by him. So it makes sense that possibly he got some bad intel, that possibly somebody screwed him, that possibly somebody felt the type of way that this man decided that he's going to dominate in football and be one of the greatest at his position, one of the greatest players of all time, and then dominate in media and be one of the most charismatic players, so much that he's out doing the, I don't know if y'all remember, Leon Sandcastle, the combine, what's it called thing, when he was like, put the wig on And then on top of that, he then goes into a whole nother field and then starts taking over with HBCU football. How dare you, Coach Prime? How dare you? And might I ask, this was, before he went to Jackson State, he dealt with the situation at Florida State where they seemingly blackballed him and didn't want him, one of the greatest Florida State Seminoles of all time. They didn't want him coming back and coaching. He said, nah, we're going to take it to the HBCU. I don't want to say, obviously didn't make HBCU relevant, but definitely had a lot of people who probably weren't paying attention to HBCU football look at it, put more eyes on it, make it more profitable. There's no coincidence that after Deion did what he did at his multiple years at Jackson State, that now HBCUs are a little bit more prominent when it comes to a different TV ratings and stuff like that. Shout out to Coach TC Taylor, I believe, at Jackson State, because he's winning national champions. He's doing big things. He's taking things to the next level. But there's people, they're called trailblazers, right? And when you trailblaze enough, when you break enough barriers, when you do enough things that people don't believe that you should be able to do, it starts looking a certain way. But it was so crazy to me when we get into these draft conversations and draft fall conversations that they try to say, oh, because Shedeur didn't have an agent. Shedeur had Coach Prime. Not just former NFL player, former media member, right? We need to make sure that we put all that in perspective, but we ain't even, hey, I'm just going off on a tangent right now. You feel me?
A lot of things that was said, it wasn't a buck. And it bothered me, but it didn't bother him. He just wanted the opportunity to get on the grass and do his thing. And I'm proud of him as a man, how he's developed and his relationship with the Lord has strengthened so much. And that's one thing I'm truly proud of. So a lot of things that they think bother him, it don't bother Grown. I call it Grown. That's his nickname. It don't bother Grown, man. Grown. I heard somebody on the I don't know if it's the gram or whatever, talking about he pays too much attention to social. No, he don't.
Oh!
He can care less because.
Oh, okay. So shout out to Emmett Goldie. Oh man, we got so much to talk about. Hey man, we got so much to talk about. So I'm not gonna spend too much time, but we gonna talk about two people. We gonna talk about Jason Lloyd and Emmett Golden. Let's talk about it. Let's really get into it, because now Coach Prime talking that talk right now. I'm gonna let him keep talking a little bit, but right here, 5 minutes in, this the one right here.
It wasn't a buck, and
listen close.
It bothered me, but it didn't bother him. He just wanted the opportunity to get on the grass and do his thing. And I'm proud of him as a man, how he's developed and his relationship with the Lord has strengthened so much. And that's one thing I'm truly proud of. So a lot of things that they think bother him, it don't bother Grown. I call it Grown. That's his nickname. It don't bother Grown, man. Grown.
I figured something out about Emmett, dog. Hey, man. Emmett, I found out, dog. Oh, let's get to it, man. This is crazy. When I'm about to tell you about one Emmett Golden, man, oh, man. We got two special videos that we're about to cook up here, right? One of them is going to be about Mr. Emmett Golden, because that's the thing about Coach Prime. He don't play the games. He don't do nothing, right? And then I already know there's a clip of him, Deion Sanders, big ups, Coach Monken, right? All that stuff. But I got something special, because I had a little run-in. With Emmett Golden. Yep. I had a little run-in with Emmett Golden on Twitter, and I was being playful with it. But see, Big Emmett went to name calling and stuff. See, I don't appreciate that a lot. No, sir. I don't appreciate what's it called? I don't appreciate how people like to talk about Shedeur. Y'all know that. y'all been knew that, right? So I've got a few receipts. I had to put them together. I had to string them together. Jason Lloyd gets called out by name. Kevin Stefanski gets called out. So we're going to have the conversation. If the people going to get called out, let's talk about it. And let's really show you why Coach Prime has to come back and say, nah, man, we're going to have this conversation. So weird that we're going to have this conversation. So I got something for you. Got something for Jason Lloyd, right? Kevin Stefanski. All these people who basically get called out straight up. And Emmett Golden, he said he not watching social media. Man, come on. We heard what you said. I hate when people do that. I hate when people, what's it called? Gotta flip the script. You feel me? It's nasty stuff, man. What's it called? Wait, where's my thing? Is it? Oh, it's in reactions. Wait, no. Oh, I put it. Why did I put it in here? Okay. All right. This is fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. How we feeling today? We can point fingers, but don't touch nobody. That's an interesting thing to say. So let's start this off because there's definitely a lot to talk about, and I want to get real. I want to get real specific and real big football when we go to Jason Lloyd. But we got a lot of things to talk about. All right, here we go. Gbush. So I had to pick some specific clips, right? One where Jason Lloyd gets called out. So this is a 2-minute clip. Boom, right here. And then he talked a little bit about the draft. And I think we can do another deep dive on the draft because I want to do deep dives. Like the things he's saying a lot, right? And I think people are missing some of that. And I think that's very important. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my throat. Pause. All right. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Let me cook this up for a second. Let me cook this up. All right. This is where we're gonna start. We're gonna start right here. Okay. Hey man. I found out some things about the Browns media. I found out why they were talking about Shedeur for no apparent reason. It's because they knew that Gbush, the independent media member, was stomping through with some exclusive interviews with the man himself, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. Now, I advise you to please go to Gbush's channel, watch the full thing, XYZ. I'm not watching the full thing here. Even I'm doing this live. I'm going to watch clips, and then I'm going to explain and fully give you the background and hopefully try to go deeper dive on the things and specific people that Deion Sanders is calling out. And this is going to start with Jason Lloyd. How you going to tell a man, a Hall of Famer, that his son don't know how to read defense? Gbush, Coach Prime, what'd y'all say about that? Go ahead.
Was there ever a moment where you were coaching Shedeur, whether that be high school and college, and you saw him respond to adversity in a way that really made you think for the first time, oh, he's going to be an NFL player?
No, I knew that from the rip. Like, when he was 7 years old, he was checking off at the line, man. He'd look at it and see it, and he was checking off, putting us in the right position all the way through and all the way up. And he's a savant when it comes to that. So hearing the bull junk that we heard, like, come on, dog, like, you for real? Where'd it come from? Like, come on, man. Where'd that come from? That bothered me because you can't try to make my son out to be no dumb Negro, man. With all the tutelage and all the persons that has been in his life to help him elevate, even besides me. Don't do that. That bother brother right there. Don't do that. Don't make us out to be fools. We never been dummies.
When you hear that, Coach, one of the critiques of Shedeur was not understanding the reads, the checks, the hots, the insides and outs. How did that make you feel as a coach, being there? You were there seeing him, coaching him, and then also as a father.
Shedeur was successful as I don't know what in college football, and he had 6 coordinators. Think about that now, because we upped it every time. Because when we felt like he's exhausted that, like he needs to go to another level, we upped it every time. And it was, I think, 4 or 3 at Jackson, and the same in Colorado or 2, but he excelled and exceeded, and he called a lot of stuff. We got receipts. I wish you could see the timeouts. Bucky got them, man. We record every darn thing. I wish you could hear the timeouts at Colorado when we went to the sidelines. It's so funny because I saw it last season. I saw, I forget the kid's name, went in motion against the Bears, and he's like, run a seam. And I started laughing my butt off because I've seen that before.
Okay. See, and this is where real football gets crazy. Let's find the clip Coach Prime is talking about. So Coach Prime is talking about the play where Isaiah Bond motions across the formation, and basically it's alluded that Shedeur tells him what play to run. Let's find it. Let's find it. I'm gonna find it for you. I didn't know he was gonna specifically drop that one. We could find that one. Let me find it for you. Oh, it's this play right here. Here it is. I wish I need to show you the well-off media version. There's a well-off media version, what's it called, where you can see him like point at him, right? And actually, you can see it in this. You can see it in this. You can see it here, but I want to see if I can show you the well-off media. Let's find it. Let's find it, man. Isaiah Bond. Boom. Okay, I don't got time. I gotta finish the video. Let me finish the video. But I did basically find it. So let's hop right into it. Y'all didn't know I could pause my recording? Come on, man. Come on, man. So there is a well-off media version, but I'm not trying to waste too many people's time. Now you can see this is perfect actually. You can see right here Shedeur Sanders, right? As Isaiah Bond is coming across the formation, right? Coming across the formation, and you see, Shedeur'S kind of leaning in a little bit, and watch Isaiah Bond. Look him put that arm out. He's like, oh, I got you. Motion. So he goes into motion, and watch what Shedeur does. So we talk about reading defenses and not reading defenses. I want you to know Shedeur throws this ball before Isaiah's open. Watch. He's going to take his 1, 2, 3 step drop, and he going to get blitzed, boy. They sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're sending a linebacker at him. So it's a 5-man. Actually, they're sending both linebackers. It's a Mike cross. It's a Mike twist, right? Or dog blitz, whatever you call it. This guy, he's cooked. He's got 2 coming out. There's a free rusher. Somebody coming off the edge. Shedeur sets up, gets smacked. Batista spear. Roman Reigns spear. Goldberg spear. Who got the best spear in WWE history? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Edge spear. Don't matter. I'm letting it off. Boop. And guess what he sees? But what is he seeing though? Right? It's one thing to say that, but what is he seeing? He's seeing, oh, they're sending 6 at me. If they're sending 6 at me, and this safety has to late rotate. There was 2 safeties at the top of this drop, right? Remember what's happening. He can't read defenses. There's a safety here. There's another safety here. This guy's playing really off of Jerry Jeudy, right? Which could be a sign of cover 0 if everybody comes, or a sign of cover 1, right? But what happens is, quickly, Shedeur sees something he likes. He says, attack the scene. The safety goes. This is actually a man blitz. You can't send 6, and most likely it's going to be a man blitz. I know where to put it. Dot. But he doesn't know how to read defenses though. But he doesn't know. So let's talk about it. Jason Lloyd. This is what he had to say. If
you do that, why couldn't you do that and just play
Gbush again?
Because if the 27 was
here's the thing. This is the spot that I'm in. I think with Shedeur is I've talked to enough people and heard so much about him that's not very good. So what am I supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to play dumb and just come in here and be like, yeah, play the kid. Let's give it a shot. When you hear over and over and over again, doesn't really watch a ton of film.
Doesn't watch film.
Had to kind of be shown how to watch film.
Had to be shown how to watch film.
Doesn't know when he's hot. Doesn't know what he's looking at in coverages.
Doesn't know when he's hot.
Am I supposed to ignore all that?
Coverages. Remember what Jason Lloyd said. Now, there's a whole thread that's going to completely debunk that. But before I do that, can I show you one of my favorite Shedeur Sanders videos of all time? Because, you know, it's so interesting how when Shedeur goes viral, these videos don't tend to go viral. Now Tings likes football, you know, because, you know, they like to say Shedeur fans don't like football. Tings likes football, contrary to popular belief. So I be knowing this. Watch Shedeur eloquently and thoroughly talk football and explain how the Bills defense was, hey, giving some issues to the rookie and taking away one of his favorite plays he likes to get to, which is that backside dig, which I have a special video coming.
And I'll tell him, like, during the game, like, I respect their defense. I respect kind of like their coaching and how it was, because if you understand, it was kind of like Tampa 2, that backer.
Oh, even better. They got the actual video. Let's go to the yeah. I didn't know this had the video. I wanted y'all to just hear it, because you don't got to see it, because if you know anything about football, you should be able to see it. But even better, let's watch it. Boom. Let's put it on the big screen, right? So let's hear it.
I respect their defense. I respect kind of like their coaching.
So Tampa 2. First off, if you don't know what Tampa 2, just really quick, cover 2, 2 deep safeties. They're gonna split the field. You have your middle linebacker. Instead of playing a hook curl, he's gonna play. It's called running the pole. Actually, Carson was just talking about that. He's gonna close the field, so backside digs and anything that's gonna attack that center of the field, linebacker is supposed to close that up. Just to give you a brief understanding of that, right? So listen to what he's talking about, and we're gonna show, right? So variation at Tampa 2. He can't read defenses. What is being shown right here? If you know anything about coverages, if you see 2 high safeties, what are you expecting? You're expecting a cover 2, maybe a cover 4, right? You've got 2 high safety, and again, they're high. They're not up here. If they were closer, you would be expecting cover 4, because cover 4, well, you want your safeties to be able to get into the run game easy. We don't got to get into semantics right now. But what I do want to say is watch Shedeur is speaking what he's saying. Now, in truth, I believe this video explains that this is like a cover 6 variant, but at the end of the day, it's still a version of Tampa, and this is where the confusing part comes in. Cover 6 is a split field coverage. It's cover 2 to one side, cover 3 to the other side, and they had a pole runner. So it's gonna get confusing, but Shedeur is gonna explain it, right? So they show a blitzer, right?
Tampa now 2, that Mike Backer running, walling, you know.
So Tampa 2, that backer walling off, right?
Taking that middle.
Taking the middle.
Because we had a through route, a vertical route.
There you
from
go.
The inside. Then we had a dagger coming. But then as soon as and I'm like, okay, cool. I got the dagger. But then he peeled off and then was waiting on that dagger. So by the time I went there, then it was just hard to get back down. I ran out of time. So that's just like in those situations, it's like
and you know, not to mention your left tackle getting harassed. Not to mention your left tackle getting choked by Gregory Rousseau, getting manhandled.
Like in those situations, it's like you got to tip your cap to them. Like,
so he can't read defenses, right? And let me just again break it down without what he was talking about. So he read, this is a too high look. I have a linebacker walling off, right? As he should. It's called running the pole. Again, like I said, if it's Tampa 2 and he's acting like it's Tampa 2, he should continue going this way. And that's why he said, oh, I have the dig. He needs a first down here. He's deep behind the sticks. Probably because of a holding call. I don't know. Probably because of a holding call. Maybe it's that, but probably because of a holding call. I need a first down. I can't take care of a defender right here. I need big yards. This dig is going to be perfectly open. Look at all this green grass that he's reading. But again, he can't read defenses, guys.
And then was waiting on that dagger.
And then he peels off, changes the route. He basically shuts all of his things off going towards the sticks. And again, you have Harold Fannin, but it's not easy. Gregory Rousseau is in your face. So he can't read defenses. He doesn't know how to watch film. Shout out to Mac on Twitter because he went bar for bar and kind of broke it down, right? Remember that Browns defensive end Alex Wright said, and this was months ago. Let me get the date on this. What's the date on this? Can I? How can I get the date? I'm finna pull it up. Don't you worry, man. And basically, it's alluding to the fact that Kevin Stefanski, right? Browns defense end Alex Wright says what others have said before. When he shows up in the morning, he often sees Shedeur in one-on-one meetings with Coach Kevin Stefanski studying film. Again, Jason Lloyd, he can't not watch film, or rather, let me back it up. He can't be watching film and not know how to watch film and also not be watching film. Those things don't exist. You can't say he's not watching film, he doesn't know how to watch film, and he doesn't watch a ton of film. Which one is it? Does he not watch a ton of film? Does he not know how to watch film? Or does he not watch enough? Because those are three separate things and two of them contradict each other. So if he had to be taught how to read defense at the NFL level, whoop-de-doo, I thought that's what coaches were there for. I thought coaches were here to develop talent. This is proof that clearly Shedeur was doing his part to learn, right? Y'all say that, oh, well, he's not well, then Kevin Stefanski is a bad teacher. And this goes back to the illusion of what he said when he talked to the press. Hey, man, just because you think I don't know it, it's not that easy. Maybe I learned a little different. That's what he said. And it's absurd for me for it to be well documented that Shedeur Sanders was in there with Kevin Stefanski, and then when you bring that up, people want to flip it. Oh well, see, why would he need to get help from Kevin Stefanski if he knew what he was doing? Okay, well then it's a catch-22 then. He can't go put extra. He's committing extra time. He's showing up early. You know that, right? The same person that's apparently not committed, not mature enough, not XYZ. He's showing up early to watch film, right? He's putting the extra work and time in. But somehow that's Shedeur's problem. Somehow Shedeur also doesn't know how to watch film, even though it's been well documented that he is watching film, right? I just, it's so interesting because, of course, he's even, hey, if you listen to Shedeur, he talks about it, right?
Oh, after practice, for sure, I got to get a good meal in. So that's the first thing. Get a good meal in, recovery, of course, and then get on the iPad, watch everything. Then I can't give you too many details on how I try to, because I got to, when I go in practice, I got to maximize my moments. So I got to study our defense, too. So that's what it is.
So again, this was in the preseason. So Jason Lloyd, so if the thing was, hey, Shedeur doesn't know how to watch film, okay, cool. Maybe you come with some things about that XYZ. All right. But the idea, like Coach Prime says, that he's just some idiot, that he's just some stupid, dumb, I ain't even going to say what he said, but he said it. But and I want to get back to it because we talked about the football, but to land this plane, because we're going to get into another person in the media, and this is going to be a separate video. But to land this plane, what I want to say is the biggest thing that because football, I don't think Deion cares about people disrespecting Shedeur's football acumen because he knows that there's no grounds to stand on. There's nothing in reality that's saying Shedeur can't do these things. It's not grounded. Now, does he need to get better? We can have that conversation. We can talk about that. But that's not what was being that's not what was going on. And if I could speak to what he was talking about of how people paint Shedeur's character, you saw it on draft night. You saw it that draft weekend. You see it the way the vileness. And when I have to say to the Browns media who continue to carry on and act oblivious and call themselves the victims in certain situations, right? It is the nastiness that people have painted this family as. Shedeur, Shiloh, everybody, even his daughters. It's absurd and it's ignorant for you not to understand where you're coming from, the things that you say. You know what I'm saying? You saw the way that the former media members, and again, to land that plane, when he talked about another play, Deion was in the media. This not something new to him. Deion's not an outsider. Deion, he don't not know nobody. You talk about a Hall of Famer and a man who was in media for 20 years and a college head coach, and y'all want me to believe that he don't have sources, that he's not hearing things, that he might not have conflicting ideas of what's going out there and what's being pushed by the media right now? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Shout out to Coach Prime, but even bigger shout out to Gbush, man. Doing it big. This is amazing. Like this video if you like it. Dislike if you don't. We had to get a little football on you, man. But y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be blessed. All right, chat. Y'all ready for the next one? This one's personal, man. This one right here. This one over here, this one's a little more personal, man. This one's a little bit more personal. Can I find it? I just want to play it. I might just have to play it where I got it, right? I might have to play it where I got it, right? Okay. So I want y'all to remember something. I'm hot right now, and I don't mean temperature. I mean like I'm on it right now. I'm on it right now. You fizzle me? You fizzle me? Now, see, in this one, Coach Prime gonna get real dirty, man. He gonna get real dirty, man. I'm finna tell you something. I'm finna show you something, right? I want to remember. I want y'all. Look, I want y'all to remember where this starts. Emmett Golden, I'm calling you back up to the stand, mother. Hold up. Let me. You know what I mean? By the way, this is sparkling water. I don't want y'all to think Tings is wildin'. Y'all be throwing some mad allegations my way, right? Y'all be throwing some mad allegations my way. Emmett Golden, come to the stand, man. I got a problem with you, big dog. It ain't nothing serious. But you capping for the internet, man. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Come on, man. Emmett Golden. Deion Sanders called you out specifically, and it's so interesting because just a few days you were under a video, and I want to set the full scene out, right? Look at what this video says. It says, is Shedeur'S Sanders paying too much attention to critics on social media? That's the question that's asked in the video that Mr. Emmett Golden is in, right? Some people say if you're going to be a quarterback, you can't pay attention to that stuff. Emmett Golden shares his opinion that, hey, I would prefer if a quarterback didn't pay attention to the media and outside noise and respond to comments on social media. And basically implying that Shedeur'S on social media too much. Now, if you ask Emmett Golden, he was responding to Jarvis Landry because Jarvis Landry told, the quarterback room that, hey, don't listen to Cleveland media, which is great advice, by the way. Shout out to Jarvis Landry. Shout out to Jarvis Landry. Great advice. Don't listen to the Browns media, especially when they're digging up 4-day-old posts to do that up. And now Deion had something to say because y'all think he ain't seeing it. Y'all be talking about Shedeur. No. Coach Prime is the one that be on social media. You feel me?
It bothered me, but it didn't bother him. He just wanted the opportunity to get on the grass and do his thing. And I'm proud of him as a man, how he's developed and his relationship with the Lord has strengthened so much. And that's one thing I'm truly proud of. So a lot of things that they think bother him, it don't bother Grown. I call it Grown. That's his nickname. It don't bother Grown, man. Grown. I heard somebody on the I don't know if it's the gram or whatever talking about he pays too much attention to social. No, he don't. Like he could care less because he is who he is. He's not going to be influenced. Or now, one thing about the family, we keep receipts. Now we do that.
Come on now. Let's not bring up the sandwiches. Let's not do it. But this is a beautiful thing. And the thing about this, because we're gonna go deeper, because Deion also calls out Kevin Stefanski by endorsing Todd Monken. That's what this video is mostly about. But to start it off, I just want Emmett Golden to know that it's okay, man. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta cop please, because yesterday I was scrolling Twitter and I saw Emmett Golden a day after saying Shedeur'S is on social media too much. He says, "Oh, I put my money on Shedeur'S. Who do you think the QB1 is? I got money on Shedeur." So I thought, hey, that's kind of funny, right? That's kind of funny. I quote tweeted and I said, I thought y'all said he was on social media too much to win a quarterback back. What happened? I want y'all to stay on your side, please. I feel like I sound like a Drake stan right now. You know what I mean? Hey, them Drake stans finna get it off. They finna have a crazy week. They gonna be telling everybody, John Morant me, stay over there. We still gonna listen anyway. Yeah, I'm a Kendrick fan. What's happening? I'm listening tonight too. That don't matter. What does matter is, no, Emmett, stay over there. And of course, when I ask a simple question, I ain't say nothing to Emmett. I said, I'm asking the question. I thought y'all said he was on social media too much. I thought that's what y'all said, ain't it? And then Mr. Emmett, Big Bad Emmett, Big Dog, all the influence. He's on ESPN Cleveland. We didn't say that. Y'all are just super sensitive. Come on, man. We sensitive now. I'm just asking a question. Big E, Big Goldie, what's happening? So I hope you get on your mic and call Deion Sanders sensitive. I really hope you do. Cause then I can milk it. Then I'm milking your ass for content. Whoa. Hey, yo, whoa. I didn't mean like that. You know what I mean. Real fake online beef stuff, right? Cause I ain't got no problem with Emmett. I genuinely think Emmett might want Shedeur to be okay. I think he got a chip in his brain, dog. I think when you get indoctrinated into the Cleveland media, they got to put something in your head to ensure that negativity is spouted. The next 5 things, it got to be something negative. That's how the numbers get ran up. That's how the money's made. That's how the money's printed. So Big Golden, man, hey man, I hope you stay on the side that you want to stay on, man. But don't come talking about people on social media too much. And when I say, hey, didn't you say you was on social media too much? When Deion Sanders said, hey, didn't you say he was on social media too much? Don't cop a plea. Don't say that you didn't say that. We got the video, dog. I was just responding to Jarvis like 21 Savage in that song. Nah, Savage, I ain't even hear your mix. Man, what? What you talking about? No, you said he got Instagram fingers. Stay over there. Why you think he gonna win a battle, Emmett Golden? He got Instagram fingers. Anyway, let's move past this, because there's a bigger positivity that was on. And everybody said Coach Prime, the media said Coach Prime got so much to say, even though he had nothing to say. So let's hear what Coach Prime had. This is one of the first things he said about the Browns. What are the crazy things Coach Prime's gonna say about the Browns? Let's hear it.
Coach Monken gonna make it do what it does. And I love it, man, because he's a straight shooter. He keeps it above. See, all these little side conversations and side relationships that was had before him, he ain't with that. He into the now. Let's do now. Quit asking me that bullshit. That's really what he wants to say. Quit asking me that bullshit, man. I ain't got time for that. And we know him.
Lima.
I was supposed to go actually next week, but I got to shoot a commercial to Cleveland to meet him, because I want to meet him.
Oh.
Because I think it's vital that as a coach, not a dad, I could tell him a few things about growing, how to get him going. That wasn't asked of me a year ago. I don't understand it. I can't wait to have that conversation with Coach Monken.
So a lot was exposed there. First thing, it was so disgusting to me. And I talked to Gbush. Hey, Gbush went Hollywood. People ain't gonna believe that I talked to Gbush. I ain't that fly. He got Coach Prime on there. They ain't gonna think I'm that fly, man. Tings, you lying. You ain't never been on the show with Gbush. That boy got Coach Prime on. Nah, man, you lying. Now I promise you. I promise you. I've been on there once or twice. But we was talking about this, and you know, I think it's so interesting. So shout out Lima, right? But two things. A lot of the media's points, a lot of the things that they attributed, if I can say this right, to Shedeur falling, the problems of Shedeur, a lot of them were Deion Sanders. The crazy thing is most of this last year, besides being there and being supportive of his son, you know, being at the games and being supportive, you didn't hear a lot from Deion Sanders when it relates to Browns. In fact, I remember he got asked the Cleveland Browns question at a Colorado press conference. He says, I don't want to get into that. They made when Shedeur dropped to the 5th round, they was parading in the streets. Oh, it's because of Prime, it's because of this, it's because and they've since flip-flopped 8 different reasons why, right? Come on, man. Good lies. You ain't gotta, if you tell them the good lie, you ain't gotta switch it 3 times, man. But that's not the point. The point is, all that happens, you saying this, you saying that, right? Using Deion as a shield for the reason why Shedeur fell, and we ain't got to get into that right now. We're going to get into it at some point. Just for Deion not to even say anything. And this reminds me, Emmett, I see why you went back on it, because you knew Gbush, the independent content creator, he got Deion Sanders, and y'all didn't. ESPN Cleveland didn't. 92.3 The Fan didn't. That must have been why 92.3 The Fan or whoever is just a few days ago. No, it was ESPN Cleveland too. They went on there, the B-cast. I don't know who it was. The Big Riz wasn't there, but they alluded to something about oh man, you know, Shedeur needs to tell his brother and dad to not talk so much. And I was so confused, chat. I was like, yo, Deion hasn't said nothing. What are they talking about? It's because they knew what was coming. It's because they knew that for the next 2-3 months, it's going to be nothing to talk about. They going to have to claw and find some Shedeur content, and they would rather die. They would rather die than acknowledge that Gbush was able to actually get the content. Actually talk about the potential starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. The quarterback who won the most games last season for the Cleveland Browns. The biggest storyline of the offseason. And ESPN Cleveland can't even get his dad on the show. What happened? It's almost like there's ramifications for a full year of talking just hot shit about somebody. And for y'all to be scrambling and saying, oh, Deion better not say nothing, when he hadn't said nothing to today he said something. Now I see why y'all was mad. Now I see why people was backtracking. Now I see why, nah, I didn't even mean it like that. Oh, actually, you know, Shedeur, the real reason is because Shiloh and Deion, they're tearing away his credibility. That's the problem. Y'all said all that just conveniently the same week Gbush has on Coach Prime. Dog, I'm not that stupid. I'm not. I keep telling y'all this. So y'all go swimming in that dry pool because y'all don't actually look at football. We watch football over here. We breaking down film. We be really talking about it. I ain't seen a film breakdown in months over there in ESPN Cleveland. I ain't seen a mention of Harold Fannin. I ain't seen a mention of Dylan Sampson. Man, if y'all don't get it right, dog, hey, y'all gonna have to get real creative. Y'all better make the content. And if it's just slander and Shedeur, I'm gonna be on your ass, man. Come on now. Hey, yo. Y'all don't want things on you. You don't want me to have to pull the receipts out on you, right? But that's one thing. And then another thing, as I'm starting to glisten. I'm getting a little hot. I'm starting to glisten a little bit. I haven't even looked at my chat. I'm sure y'all are supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I'm doing this live. I see all the amazing people in here. It's about 450 of y'all. All of my regulars going crazy in the chat. I haven't looked at the chat. I'm sorry. I know they're giving me love, but I'm kind of hot right now. Because then in this 52, in that 52 second little clip, he says, oh yeah, by the way, I'm scheduled to go meet Coach Monken. Guess what I wasn't scheduled to do last year? And just like me and Gbush talked about it, again, I promise you, homie, I promise you I've been on Gbush show. Y'all ain't gonna believe me. He was talking about, hey, you know Deion and Jimmy Haslam have a really good relationship. I said, I seen that on Well Off Media. There was no beef with Deion and Jimmy Haslam, again, because Deion was there supporting. But then he let off a very special nugget. He said, hey, Coach Stefanski didn't ask me for nothing. Coach Stefanski didn't ask me to get the most out of him. So here's my thing. And this kind of relates to another video we did. If you're watching live, you're going to be able to put the pieces together. If Shedeur had all these issues, if he really didn't know how to watch film, if he really had all these problems, if he was a fourth string and he was that bad, blah, 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 y'all couldn't call Coach Prime? Coach Prime don't coddle too. That's not how they do around there. And instead, what happened? Weird relationship tension. Weird tensions just started to bubble up. Instead of deadening stuff, putting things to the side and let's say, hey, let me call up Coach Prime. Coach Prime is saying Kevin Stefanski never even reached out. Never even tried. Never tried. And you know why I believe him? And I'm not saying Kevin Stefanski did this out of malice, but it's the thing I've been telling y'all about Kevin Stefanski. The man's a poor communicator. Poor communication, right? If you're in a relationship, you know poor communication is the root of all evil. And as a leader of men, if you're having a communication problem, which Kevin Stefanski has said, Shedeur said that him and Kevin Stefanski didn't even have a heart-to-heart until the last week of the season. They didn't have a heart-to-heart. He wasn't relating to his starting quarterback until the last week of the season and didn't contact his Hall of Fame dad about getting the most out of him when he was starting. But Monken's already done that. Monken's already on the good side. I love it. I love the fact that everybody who's anti-Sanders, oh, what are y'all gonna do when Todd Monken? What are y'all gonna do? What do you mean? See, y'all think it's just because it's Shedeur. There's people telling you that Kevin Stefanski is doing things wrong. There's Browns fans who have been saying that for years, but when Sanders fans say it, they're delusional. David Njoku said he's a poor communicator, but Sanders fans are delusional for saying, hey, little bit odd with his communication, Stefanski is. Very interesting how that plays out. And now all I've seen is consistent tales of it. You didn't talk to your starting quarterback until his seventh start after knowing him for a full season. You said David Njoku thought you hated him, right? And Deion Sanders said you didn't reach out. I'm praying for the Atlanta Falcons. I live in Atlanta Falcon country. I want this team to be good. When the Falcons are terrible or mid, the gas prices go up. In I-85, they be doing donuts on I-85. I don't want to deal with that. But you media members and Kevin Stefanski, let's be transparent. Remember who y'all been playing with for the whole year. And I hate to talk like that, but y'all haven't been playing with just Jim Bob and Luke. Yo, this is Deion Sanders. Who has more authority in the world of football? Who am I supposed to believe? Oh, Emmett Golden, Jason Lloyd, Kevin Stefanski, who got his fame, and big respect to Kevin Stefanski, but got his fame for being a Minnesota tight ends coach, right? Or Deion Sanders. Man, y'all get off my phone, man. Hey, I'm perspiring. Let me go wipe this off, man. I'm going to take a break. I'm too hot. We're going to take a break. We're going to read some comments. Then we're going to get into today's festivities. It's too much right now. It's too much right now, man. We're going to be right back. Blessings to everybody right now. Thank you.
I'm the Mongo.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I need y'all to be honest with me. Did Tings... Y'all said I need to get an ice pack. Did Tings have too much dip on this chip, man? Did I have too much dip on my chip, man? Y'all let me know. How we feeling, man? I ain't even talked to the chat, man. How we feeling today, man? Man. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know me. I just think it's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out Gbush. Shout out Gbush. Shout out Gbush. Shout out Gbush. Did I say shout out Gbush? Not enough dip. Ting sweating over another man. Hey man, sometimes you gotta get your sweat out, dog. Y'all ain't ever wrestled before? Hey, Tings used to wrestle back in the day. Yeah. I put some sweat on some people. Come on now. Come on. Oh, a lot of people saying too much chip on my dip. Oh no, okay. Some people, some not. Okay. Let's see the forehead. Y'all want to see the forehead glisten? Y'all seen it? Oh yeah, I do have hair, by the way. My hair, I just need a haircut. But my forehead go all the way up. My forehead go all the way up there. But there it go. There it go. Y'all said y'all wanted a forehead check. It's glistening just a little bit. It's glistening just a little bit. But all right. We're an hour in. We've yelled, we've hooted, we've hollered. I don't like maxing out on other people's content. There were just some specific things that I just thought were specific enough. Now, I have a few things I want to get into today. So, I want to talk about a quarterback battle that is worse than the Cleveland Browns quarterback battle. I know that sounds insane. But I'm telling you. There's one that's worse. I got deluxe nachos. Oh yeah, I had the new hat. I had to go Oilers on y'all, man. I had to do it. So we got a few things going on. First thing, we talked a little bit about this in a video I made, but I want to go deeper into it. We got our guy Drew Allers having some major issues. So I want to kind of go in there. I know we got some Browns fans, so y'all probably enjoy making fun of some Steelers. Now, we've also, I don't know if y'all know, but yeah, you feel me? I got a few of these. You know what I mean? I got a few of these. So I want to do like a members video, but I'm gonna record it live. See if we can pull us I do have a Shedeur up there. I have a few Cam Wards. I'm looking for some more Cam Wards, some more Shedeur. So into the stream, we'll pop some packs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to add some flavor to what we're doing. And then on top of that, after we go Steelers, we're going to go watch the the schedule releases. So if there's a schedule release video that you want me to watch or whatever, drop it down below right now because I want to kind of go through those. Maybe we can rank them or do some fun stuff and go like that. So Off-Road Disturbance says Shedeur'S Sanders is the greatest quarterback of all time. Off-Road Disturbance, I appreciate you for saying that, man. I appreciate you for saying that. Don't glaze too much now. Off-Road Disturbance, don't glaze too much. All right, but I appreciate it. I like where your heart's at. Nisa, oh man, Nisa, why'd you do that? He was saying positive stuff. But all right, so let's get into it. Steelers, that home field, okay. They'll beat the who? They ain't beating the Texans, all right? That ain't happening. All right, let's get this poll out of here. Let's get this poll out of here. Now, this is the poll I do want to go. So this is what we're gonna do. we're going to go Steelers quarterback. I'm going to yap about that a little bit. After that, what do y'all want to see next? Right? What do you want? What's next? What's after Steelers video? What y'all want after that, huh? What's after Steelers video? Okay, so we can either go NFL football cards, or we can go ranking schedule release videos. Boom. All right, y'all let me know. Dog, I cannot spell, dog. I cannot spell to save my life. How do I spell release? I misspelled video. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get into it. So, schedule release video. Okay. Nah, man, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that, man. We ain't doing that. Not my Texans, man. We ain't not my Texans, man. But let's pop in here. Nisa, I know we got a Steelers fan. We are gonna do a quick Steelers video. I know, very odd. I do a lot of Browns. I don't do very often Steelers content, but I thought this was interesting. I thought it was very interesting. So Drew Aller is looked at as a project quarterback out of Penn State. If you ask somebody in 2024, a lot of people probably looked at him, the 6'4", big cannon of an arm type guy with a lot of raw talent. You know, going to a prestigious school, they would say, hey man, that's going to be a top 15 pick coming into his draft class. Well, here we are in 2026, and he's a third round pick, and there's nothing bad about that. But this is a guy who, at his core, you know, coming off of a major injury that ended his season in his last year. You know, people have already been making fun of him for, you know, his exaggerated backdrop and stuff like that. But I think it's an interesting case study of what it really takes to be an NFL quarterback, and how some of these quarterbacks and some of these teams have a lot of different ways of how they want to attack these things. So, look, there's a big issue going on with the Steelers quarterback situation. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers is holding them hostage, and now they've got a third-round rookie quarterback that they've alluded to saying that they have to uninstall everything from. So Steelers head coach said he's uninstalling everything quarterback Drew Aller learned at Penn State, right? They are re-uploading their own methods and fundamentals and mechanics. So I made a video about this, you know, titled like, you know, NFL rookies are pissing off fans. And a lot of people were making fun of Drew Aller because they said that his footwork looked weird coming out of his back pedal. And, you know, Kurt Warner did come to his rescue and kind of explain that a lot of this was exaggerated, right? He did look like he was taking a backdrop through quicksand, right? Oh, I got this off center. What's wrong? Let me play it again. He did look like he's taking a drop through quicksand, so it wasn't the most athletic thing I've ever seen. But at the same time, it kind of talks to a conversation that Tom Brady talks about. And what he said was, look, in the modern world of these NFL teams, these teams aren't coaching anymore. Like at the college level, like college kids aren't taught how to be NFL players in college. So when they get to the NFL, right, depending on, you know, what your worth is and what they're worth dealing with, you know, they're going to only spend a certain amount of time actually developing you, actually giving you the reps you need, actually showing you what it is, because these offenses, these RPO offenses, these back shoulders, these, you know, Tennessee style one read offenses, they don't equip people to actually do great in the NFL. And if you remember, and hey, I was wrong, but I stood on my 10 toes and I said, I don't think Jackson Dart was going to be great. And it's not because I didn't think Jackson Dart wasn't talented or XYZ. I think he would have been, if Jackson Dart would have stayed at USC, I would have told you he was a first round pick when he ended up being a first round pick. I thought he wasn't because he went to an Ole Miss offense. It had nothing to do with Jackson Dart. It had everything to do with the Ole Miss systems and how some systems in college football that don't really care what happens to the next level. They've got NIL and boosters knocking on their door, and they're trying to maximize their dollars any way they can. So this has kind of opened up an interesting conversation about Drew Aller because, again, he's a project guy, right? And he's gone so far as to completely re-break down his throwing motion. He is changing everything fundamentally about what he does. And it's so funny because
I don't know how many of y'all, and I make a lot of basketball analogies. I know. But it reminds me of two players. It reminds me of the Ben Simmons epidemic, right? And it reminds me of Markelle Fultz. Oh my goodness, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, and there was one more. Who's the guy? I forgot. There was one, but Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons is a pretty good comparison there, where they were doing something one way for such a long time. They get into the league. Oh, Lonzo Ball. That's the other one. Lonzo Ball. You're doing something for such a long time, and then you get into the league, and you're asked to make such a drastic change about everything. In reality, you don't have that time. Like, there's no way that Drew Aller, if they're saying they're changing everything fundamentally about him, they have to uninstall everything. They're telling you that Drew Aller is not going to probably play meaningful regular season football this year, right? So, and then here's some more drills again that Drew Aller is doing, exaggerating his step and doing stuff like that. Like, we're not here to make fun of Drew Aller and to say XYZ. I'm here to show you that in the modern world of football, the quarterback crisis that's happening right now in the NFL has a lot to do with some of these systems and not developing quarterbacks. Now, I do think that's an interesting, conversation. And I really do think the conversation needs to be about development. But I also think that it's a twofold, right? It's a twofold. NFL teams, college teams aren't making NFL players. And then on top of that, I feel like NFL teams have less patience to develop players, because here's Aaron Rodgers. Shout out to Nick Farbaugh. I believe he's a Steelers beat reporter or media member, whatnot. Here is him pointing out Aaron Rodgers going through the same drill Drew Aller did today. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying Drew Aller is Aaron Rodgers. Please, Lord have mercy. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Mike McCarthy is the head coach, and maybe Mike McCarthy has an actual plan at developing quarterbacks. Maybe he's saying, hey, in reality, and remember, some of the best quarterbacks of all time, they didn't come out and start right away. That's not the formula that makes Hall of Fame quarterbacks. That's not the formula that makes Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. The formula is sitting down, learning how to play the position, relearning how to play the position, seeing great people play the position, and then ultimately you can do that. Remember, Brett Favre was in front of this man, and Mike McCarthy had him going step by step, breaking down. Now, from what I understand, I don't think it's the same. It wasn't the same. Again, they're not. Aaron Rodgers is not Drew Aller. Drew Aller is not. I can't stress that enough. But what I can stress is the process of actually pouring into a player, being very dedicated about how you're going to develop them. I think that's good to see for Drew Aller, although I know a lot of people, want to make some jokes about him. And look, I know there's a lot of Browns fans in my comment sections, in my media, or in my audience as well, that's going to have a fun time making fun of the Steelers quarterback. But to be fair to Drew Aller, this is what his teammates have said. And this is Jeremy Bernard, former Alabama wide receiver. So let's hear it.
What's your first impression of working with Drew Aller? He's a great quarterback. I met with him at the combine. We were able to throw together a little bit, so I kind of already knew what he was bringing. But I mean, you see what he does on the field. So just being able to be with him, it was a great connection.
Even they throwing a lot at you right now.
Yeah, it's a lot, but
it's a beautiful thing. And somebody in my comments said, "Oh, what's up, GG Free?" She says, "So are they skipping over Will Howard and going to Drew, or was that rookie minicamp and will maybe be QB2?" So that's a great question. That leads to the next part. So no, they're not skipping over Will Howard. That was, in fact, just rookie minicamp. And that opens the door, because I wouldn't be bringing up Drew Aller. I really wouldn't be bringing up the Steelers quarterback situation if it wasn't insane. And I'm telling you, it's insane. What's going on, RX Goon? And it starts right here. It doesn't start with Drew Aller, right? Drew Aller is only insane because he went viral. People were making fun of him. The real insanity is that Aaron Rodgers is apparently holding the Steelers franchise hostage. Let's hear it from the Pat McAfee
I can't believe I have to ask you this. So there's reports last week that Aaron was coming to visit the Steelers to talk about some things and maybe, sign a contract. And then there was reports that he wasn't in Pittsburgh. Then there was reports that he was in Pittsburgh, but he wasn't going to the facility. Only his agent was going to the facility. There's reports that he came to collect his moon rocks or play golf. I'm not sure.
He didn't leave his moon rocks in Pittsburgh. Okay, he wasn't coming to collect anything, bud. Okay, maybe golf, though. I heard a lot of conversation. A lot of the locals, Yinzers, are kind of looking at Bigfoot, it feels like, is what Tone's trying to say.
Yeah, and I can't believe we're all us as Yinzers just can't believe that we're here again. What's the latest, Shefty?
Well, I can tell you this. The report initially came out last week on, I think it was Thursday, that Aaron Rodgers was going to be in town and at the Steelers facility visiting, if I remember correctly, the report, Thursday or Friday night. Well, the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday have come and gone. Aaron Rodgers was not at the facility once. The Steelers have a voluntary off.
He's probably overdosing on ayahuasca. Give him a break. It takes him a second.
Season workout program that begins
thank
1
you,
week from today.
What's going on, Leanne? You ain't late.
I'm going to guess. I know last year Rodgers didn't show up with the Steelers until June. But if he's going to resign, I don't know why that wouldn't be done at some point in the next week. But I will say this, that when the report surfaced last week that he was back in town visiting the Steelers, whatever it was, nobody in the organization knew about it, and his agent didn't know about it.
Nobody in the organization knew about it. His agent didn't know about it. I'm not sure if that's being necessarily held hostage, but it doesn't sound like that's a very good situation. If there's a bunch of conflicting reports as how things are laying out. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. RX Goon. Shout out to the GOAT trophy. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it says, like 1,000 jewels. I'm trying to figure it out, but I appreciate that. The GOAT trophy. That's new to me. I'm not sure what that, how many monies that is. I don't know what it is, but it looked cool. It looked fresh, so I appreciate you. Thank you, big dog. Leanne, welcome in. So I had to wonder, right, in the world of, quote unquote, crazy, what's it called? In the world of crazy, how do you call it? How do you call it? What do you call that thing? What do you call that? I'm sorry, I kind of blanked out for a second. In the world of crazy quarterback battles, I think it's so insane that, we spend a lot of time, obviously, on our guy Shedeur. You know what I'm saying?
It get dangerous.
What he's going through in the media, kind of making things worse. But, I think the Steelers have a real situation on their hand. They have Will Howard, who, former national champion, Ohio State guy, who's looked at as a promising guy. I believe he was a fifth round, sixth round pick. And a lot of, Steelers fans love him. People seem to enjoy him. He seems to be a guy around the locker room. Then Aaron Rodgers may be coming back. I don't know. And now you have Debo and Joe saying that there could potentially be a leak. The Steelers don't even know what their quarterback room looks like right now. They don't even know who they're going to be cutting from because Aaron Rodgers pops in on ayahuasca and leaves the next day. This is some real nasty stuff.
It's an article that says
what's going on? We ain't watched this full
Omar
7 minute
raises
video
concerns over Aaron Rodgers' meeting. Now listen, Steelers and Aaron Rodgers were reportedly set to meet this weekend to discuss the 2026 season, but those intentions may have fallen apart. And GM Omar Khan said this over the weekend. I don't know where specifically Aaron is. I can tell you that Aaron and I, and Mike McCarthy and Aaron's representative, we've all had some good conversations since the end of the season, since Mike got here, and it's been positive. But yeah, I don't know where Aaron is at the moment. We continue to have conversations, and they're positive, and we have good experience with him last year, and I think he would probably echo the same thing, and conversations continue. That right there, Joe, that don't sound like concern to me. I don't know. Would you tell me what that sound like to you, Joe? Do that sound like concern? I don't hear concern.
It's other people coming out and saying that Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be here this weekend.
So, they think there's a league happening. They think that there's some situation going on. Interesting situation from them. But speaking of Steelers quarterbacks, speaking of interesting situations, I did see this article, and I think someone already made a video about it. In Will Howard. Now, shout out to Will Howard. I think he's gonna, be able to hopefully do some positive things for, the Steelers, especially because he seems to embody a lot of what the Steelers want to. Obviously, Drew Aller went very viral for not wanting to be a Steelers quarterback because he grew up a Browns fan, right? But Will Howard seems to be really bought into it, right?
I got to learn, everyone talks about last year like, oh, it was a wasted year. Absolutely not. It was not. I know I was on IR for 10 weeks, but I just got to sit there and watch Aaron. I got to study. I got to break down clips for him. I was like his signal guy. So he's a big signal operation guy at the line of scrimmage, likes to get in and out of checks and stuff. And I ran all that stuff for him. He let me, kind of pick his brain and was just so good with me all throughout last year.
Perfect.
And even through this offseason, we've stayed in touch, and he's been so good to me. And then, obviously you said Ben. Like Ben's been a great resource.
We don't want to hear about Ben. I don't care about Big Ben. I don't care about that freak, Big Ben Roethlisberger. I don't care. But I like to hear that from Will Howard. I like to hear that, he was able to really, take his time backing up a great like that and get a lot of value. So shout out to Will Howard. He seems to really be, bought in. I think he got a very special experience doing what he did. Now, I can't bring up Will Howard without bringing up this headline. I saw a headline come across, I think it was actually my last live stream. People were talking about it, and somebody was talking about how Steelers quarterback blames Shedeur'S Sanders for his fall to day 3. And like the media is known to do, I was like, Will Howard? Hold up, because I'm about to show you. I want y'all to know, if you're watching this video either live or if you're watching this as a video, if you remember how this relates to Shedeur before this. Now, before we get into this, Shedeur'S did something for Will Howard. Comment down below what he did before I get to it. Now, this is what the article says. It says, basically making an appearance on the Christian Kunz podcast. I believe that's what we were just watching. Howard discussed his fall to the 6th round in the 2025 NFL Draft, suggesting he could have been selected on day 2 if it wasn't for Sanders' slide into the 5th round. I thought, and this is Will Howard says, I thought there was a chance that I was going Friday. Howard said, I was hearing that. I remember talking with some of the guys at the Steelers, and it was really that whole Shedeur'S situation. Kind of him sliding really hurt a lot of the other quarterbacks in our class just because he was ranked a little higher, so nobody wanted to take guys like me or Riley Leonard or Kyle McCord or Quinn Ewers, all of us. You think Riley, me, Kyle Quinn were 6'6", 6'7"? We were all like late picks. So let's talk about it. And really, at first, I thought he was hating. But when you really read it, he's being honest. And he's saying, look, everybody knew Shedeur'S was ranked higher than us. So, no, that wasn't some. And I love how people always say that when we go back to the draft about the Shedeur'S stuff. That, it's just a fact. No, it wasn't. They had Shedeur'S ranked above national championship winners. I'm a Texas fan. They had Shedeur'S ranked above Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers was a 5-star perfect prospect who went to Ohio State and then got recruited by the University of Texas when Sark came. These are blue chip players, national champion winners that have played at big time programs. And the scouts are clearly saying, nah, we can't take him over Sanders, right? So how nasty is it? How nasty is it that even the players knew that, hey, Sanders should have gone day 2 because Will Howard said I should have went day 2. But, hey, nobody going to be mad at Will Howard for saying that. Hey, you feel me? Hey, shout out to you, Will Howard. But the reason why I thought that was interesting is because if you don't remember, this is the thing, by the way, that Shedeur'S did. Shedeur'S, if y'all remember, he didn't throw at the combine. You know what Shedeur'S did do? He took his time out because people were clowning Will Howard. I remember they were killing Will Howard, and people don't talk about this. The Cleveland media don't talk about these things. They don't care. I never hear stuff about this. Shedeur'S Sanders defended Will Howard at the NFL Combine. I remember he tweeted out, hey, it's hard to get the chemistry with these combine receivers. Y'all give him an easy break. Will Howard's an exceptional football player. He gave a whole blurb about that. And it's like, Shedeur'S didn't have to do that. Shedeur'S not a Big Ten athlete. Shedeur'S, it was supposed to be, again, at the time was looked at as a top 5 pick. He didn't need to shout out Will Howard and give him some extra time. But what he did was, actually, let's do that. So, shout out Will Howard. Shout out Shedeur'S. Shout out to this whole situation. But if you're a Steelers fan, yeesh, you know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, yeah. But RX Goon, I appreciate you. You said it was like $12 worth or whatnot. I appreciate that. Gigi said it drives me bonkers how Debo and Joe are so uneven. They need to even up their bodies. Will Smith Publisher says, this tells me that the Steelers are not making plans for a future quarterback. Maybe they're going to draft Manning. I don't see the Steelers getting better this season. And RX Goon says they were dragging him for no reason. That's crazy. D. Emmanuel Comedy says, when you are trying to be sarcastic with the he can't read defenses, you need to be careful because people will clip the audio as if you're really saying that. Sarcasm does not play well in media. Here's what I would say, D. Emmanuel Comedy. If you take one look at my channel, you're going to know that that's not what I'm talking about. And I would hope that I'm annoying enough. Like, I really hope that my voice is annoying enough that you know I'm being sarcastic. But I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But hey, let them clip me out of context. Then tell them come watch the full video. Hey, come watch the full video. You gonna be upset? Okay, so it seems like the people have spoken. Schedule release videos. It is. So let's do it. Let's do this schedule release video, and we are gonna rank them too. We're gonna watch them and rank them. We're gonna watch them and rank them. Now, I think the best way to do this is to actually go to the thing. Hold up. I think Adam Schefter retweeted all of them. Yeah, they did. Okay. Is this gonna get me? These things are 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay, but yeah, they tweeted them all out. We're gonna, of course, start with the Browns. And then I also want to talk about the Browns having the easiest schedule. They do have the easiest strength of schedule. Where's it at? Sorry, I'm looking for. There's a little thing that shows like how the schedule ranks. What the heck? There we go. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna do this one like this. What the heck? I like that. All right, cool. All right. Now what I need is a tier list. Or should I just give him a grade? I'm gonna give him a grade. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a grade. I'm gonna go like C or A or whatever. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grade them. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grade them. Cause I don't feel like I don't feel like a tier list. What if I don't feel like it? You feel me? So let's take the Browns. We're gonna do the Browns first. And then after the Browns, we're gonna just see if we can hit everybody else. I know the Chargers usually go crazy. Oh, that's cool. They did it at somebody's wedding. Is this 14 minutes? Dog, okay. Some of these motherfuckers went they did too much. And of course, this is... Oh my God, what did they do? What did the Chargers do this time? Oh no. Okay, this is where we're gonna start. Yeah, I don't really care. The Jets were ass. The Falcons, we're gonna start. We'll go like that, and then Falcons, and boom. The Chargers always have a crazy one. So, all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? What's it called? I wanna ask y'all a poll, but I can't really show y'all nothing. So. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. How about that? Let's get into it. I was about to put a poll, but it ain't nothing to poll yet. I don't feed into strength of schedule narratives. That's for the media clowns. Okay, that's fair. 2 back-to-back games in Florida in September. Sheesh. All right, let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it, man. Let's really talk about it. Oh, why is it not recording? There we go. Look, man. Based on strength of schedule, the Browns have the easiest schedule. Now, that don't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That could honestly be wrong in a lot of different cases. But what does matter is the fact that they announced this easiest schedule in their announcement video. So today, in this video, we're grading every single 2026 Cleveland Browns, not Cleveland Browns, but NFL schedule announcement video. Now we know the Chargers always go crazy, But the first thing we need to start with is the easiest schedule because the Browns got like a retro style. Let's check it out.
That fighting game that's sweeping Cleveland, Ohio?
All
Well,
right.
I'm about to give you an exclusive first look before it takes over the country. Come on! This is Street Fighter CLE, a state-of-the-art game featuring the most elite warriors in the world.
Oh! Who that?
Play
Who that was?
And special features that'll blow your mind. Stay on your toes to fend off your opponent's special moves.
Fight! Hey, so
He's
week
going
one.
turbo mode! He's untouchable! Add insult to injury.
So, it's going pretty quick, but obviously week one against the Jags, then you go Tampa Bay, then you go against the Carolina Panthers, big Trizzy, but
with the victory.
And all their games are 1 o'clock too. It's
And
kind of
if
cool.
you've got
It's
good
kinda
enough
cool.
timing, you might just score a perfect victory.
Come on, Miles. Yeah.
And when you win, strike a pose that really rocks. Whoa!
What y'all know,
it's so
what y'all know about
lifelike.
what y'all know about the ward? None.
Looking for more challenges? Try a bonus stage.
The Steelers.
Each character has their own unique fighting stage. And check this out. The stage selection
Saints.
is so realistic. Maybe
What y'all
too
don't want no
realistic.
problem with them
If
Texans,
that's even
dog.
possible, which it's not.
Y'all don't want no
That
problem
was
with
my
them
last
Texans.
quarter. It's the bye week. It does that once a year. Oh, my quarterback. Sorry. Shedeur'S off this week.
Oh! Come on, man. Look, man, I don't not look. It don't got nothing to do with who gonna win the QB1.
Dangerous.
But hey, man, they sure spamming Shedeur.
Anytime you want. Whoa! You're not gonna believe the gnarly special moves these fighters have. He looks like he's about to break a record. It's not all fighting. There's a gripping story here too. The immersive crowd noise makes it feel like you're really there.
Ah, this place is a dump.
Yeah, is that a shoe?
And just when you thought you'd seen it all, boom! Another bonus stage! These graphics are totally tubular! They're gonna blow your mind!
Tubular. Oh, he turned him to
Surprise!
glue.
Another bonus stage! After seeing all the awesome features that Street Fighter CLE has to offer, what are you waiting for? You're gonna...
What am I waiting for? Okay, to give the Cleveland Browns the first grade of the schedule release, I gotta give them a You feel me? The Cleveland Browns get a grade of S2. Yep, that's the grade. Sorry about it. S2 is the grade. Pull it up. Pull it up. Wait, where's that? Boom, right here. So, Browns, their grade is S2. You feel me? All right, that's the Browns grade. Now, let's go into the real money maker. Let's not play no more games. Let's go right into one of the best schedule releases every single year. We're not going to watch the full thing. The Chargers don't play no games when it comes to it, and they're opening up with a Halo theme. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Team captain, Big Herb. Justin Herb. 15. Okay, it's going back. Cupcake. Oh, they cooking you motherfuckers. How many of y'all played Halo? And how many of y'all specifically played Halo Reach? Not, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all play Halo 3, some of y'all play Halo 2. Halo Reach was my bag for real.
Versus the Raiders.
Okay. Oh, Heisman Doozer. Kirk Cuzzo sent you
Folks ain't gonna keep being patient with
Ah!
you. Playful.
Folks ain't gonna keep it. Oh! And I heard Rossini's in the video too. I heard Rossini. Oh yeah, it looked like the Shedeur release. I know. Hey, 50 inch blade. Hey, but shout out to the Chargers. Folks ain't gonna keep playing.
Person that the Buffalo City by storm in his first interview, and he sat down and was like, "Yeah, I love cookies," and he had the whole all that was all cool, but we give that grace to young players. Big dog, you supposed to be our number one, and you're playing like a bum. I bet you better start doing your job.
Week 4 at the
bye week. All right, let's get. Wait. I want to get to the Rossini. Wait, is this the Rossini?
Week 8.
All right, where's? I need to find. All right, Texans. Yeah. Jets. Here we go. Patriots. Vrabel might get cooked here.
Week 12.
Yeah, that was Cam Newton.
Patriots.
Conquer the cupcakes. The New York Post sent a message. Daddy Diggs. Okay, so it seems like reference code 16 and 3. Wow. So next photo dump 1 mile. So next photo dump 1 mile. Hey, Rossini. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold up. Let me back this up. Let me make sure y'all can see it. In all its glory. So photo dump in 1 mile. Okay. And then what happens? Conference championship. Okay. Boom. And then at the bottom right, New York Post. Them Chargers, man. You gotta watch out for them Chargers, man. They wilding right now. They wilding right now. I just wanted to see the Rossini. Hey, go ahead and give the Chargers an A+, man. Nostalgia. It was fresh. I like everything. I like the subtleties. The Chargers never miss when it comes to schedule release videos. Go ahead and give them an A+, man. Chargers got an A+. All right, on to the next one. Now we're gonna rapid fire some of these because we gotta go. Not like I gotta go, but like we gotta get through some of these. You feel me? All right. So let's get through a few of these. We're gonna start with the Falcons again. Let's see it.
Here at the Atlanta Falcons,
Matty
there's
Ice.
an art to corporate life. With the new staff in place, we're constantly learning and adjusting how to get things done.
It's incredible having Matt
Big
Ryan as president of
Stefanski.
football around here. It's really, truly incredible. Now, he's learning that it's not as intense around here as it is in the game.
And that's how we'll roll things out this year. With that, I'll pass it over to Matt Ryan.
Thanks, Ian. All right, we are get fucking set! Yeah, thanks for joining us, fellas.
Jesus.
All right, so 2026 opponents.
Leaves the room.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
All good, man. Either one's fine. Nope. Right here. Eyes on me.
Brian Robinson.
It's all good, Mark. We'll try again another day.
I know it starts with a B.
This is Falcons. Okay.
Hey, Cody, can you toss me a pen?
I like this style. Hey. Can we give the Falcons? Okay, they said, hey, the people say give it a D. I like this style because of this is ESPN. That's what I grew up on. Shout out to Matty Ice. We got a lot to get through. I'm gonna give the Falcons. I'm gonna give them a B-. Let's give the Falcons a B-. I'm not keeping track of these. If you watching it, you got to keep track of it because I want to go. I want to. Let's get through some of these. You get the idea. Unless there's a banger, we switching through. Okay, the Rams got tater tots. Oh, they got food. Okay. Thought they was just doing tater tots. Yeah, it was a little bland. Let's see what the Rams got. The 49ers. I think this music might be copyright. Did they put mayo on a steak? How can the Chargers be so inventive, but you got Hey There Delilah playing with bad drawings for the Rams? Are those Eagles? Is that supposed to be Eagles? Eagles? Versus the Buffalo Bills. So they're doing food, and I gotta be honest with you, it's just making me hungry. It's just making me give him a D. Give him a D. Give him a big D, man. Hey yo, give him. Come on, man. Let's get up out of here. Hey, somebody needs to pay attention to what the Chargers doing, because I'm not rocking with that. Dallas Cowboys, y'all are a quadrillion-dollar organization. What y'all got?
Tyler. Gentlemen, we are honored to be here today and further the goals of the Tyler Intelligence Agency.
The whole world will know about us soon. Gentlemen, let's hear from the boss.
My fellow Tylers, we have placed undercover Tylers within the organizations of each opponent on the 2026 schedule, and today we reveal their missions.
Location, New York. Agent, Tyler Newbin. Safety. Mission, torment Malik neighbors via psychological warfare.
I gotta play against this thing again. He's very good. He's very good.
Bro, he's very good. And the downs is ours, Malik. Fool.
Location, Washington, D.C. Agent, Tyler Owens. Safety. Mission, convince quarterback to join Hinge. The QB shows a pattern of throwing his...
Hey, Jane Daniels, they said, hey, stop lugging your mama around like she luggage. Get your mama off your arm. Tell your mama to get a man. You go get a woman. Tell her to let you go on dates by yourself. Let them know. I like this. I ain't watching the whole thing. I like this. Give him an A-. Give him an A-, and we pushing. I like that. The Tyler Specialty Organization. The Bears, what you got? They're doing a little happy little matchups.
Welcome back. I'm Romo Dunze, and today we're doing a little scene of the 2026 schedule that I hope you enjoy. Now, we have our base, and we're going to add some highlights.
Touchdown! The end zone touchdown!
The former Washington dog.
Not those kind of highlights, although they do look pretty good. We'll start with a little bit of gold and let the good times roll.
Week 11 versus the Saints.
Then we'll add a few pats of red to really add some depth down there.
Okay, I like this.
Let's go ahead and clean off our...
What I don't like about this is one of them that's like out of order. I like it when it's in order, dog. I mean, that's just a whatever. Give him a C+. I like the idea. But I really like when it gets really individualistic and you get into different pockets. So it is what it is. Eagles, what we got? Give me something. Give me a reason to want to watch the full thing. You know what I mean? Got a little Jalen Hurts in there. Saquon.
You're supposed to give him 30 seconds, bro, so they can adjust his life.
Let's talk business.
Week 1.
What's wrong with him, bro?
So let's talk business. What we got?
Commanders.
Ooh.
Pay up.
Okay.
Pay up.
Okay.
Called it. You called it.
I like that.
He do a little insight though.
Home opener? That's home opener?
Yeah.
Home opener? Home opener.
Week 1.
Not
What
too
else
shabby.
we got next? We
got week 2. So. Okay, we have Sunday, September 20th, Eagles at Titans, 1 p.m.
Nashville, Cashville.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Party foul, bro.
Yeah, you know what,
we're
man?
not in Nashville.
Let me throw that away, man. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Week 3.
This is weird. It's like Silent Library.
Okay. Week 3, Monday night. Eagles versus the Chicago Bears at Chicago Bears.
Is there like a thing, or they just keep humming? What's the thing? Yeah, this is
November 8th.
Sunshine. Week 10.
Week 10.
Hey, wait. This is 14 minutes. Huh? Yeah, that was. I'm sorry. That one was boring, man. That one was boring. This one looks cool. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. They did like a sneak thing.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We about to go crash this wedding. Ciara and Zach, huge Ravens fans. They met a few years ago, and their love for all things Baltimore brought them together. Ciara booked Poe to crash the wedding reception as a surprise for Zach, but I found out, and I love weddings. So I thought I'd come join the party too. They have no idea I'm here. Let's go.
Everybody, quick round of applause for Poe. But imagine we had one extra guest that we could bring out. Introducing wide receiver from the Baltimore Ravens, Zay Flowers.
No, look at his face. Look at his face. Look at the pure excitement. Hey, man, I ain't seen a schedule yet. I ain't see a schedule yet though. So that's sweet and all. That's sweet and all. That's. Can I do my thing? Thank you. Can I do it? Give him a D. Give him a D. Hey yo. Give him a D. Let's push it on. We got precious time. We killing right now. We killing precious time. Y'all having heartfelt moments. I don't give a. All right. Some of these are trash. Are any of these? This got 2.9 likes. This looked like an AI video. The Cincinnati Bengals, they just got an inside facility a year ago, so ain't no way they got nothing good going on. Jacksonville Jaguars, nah, man. Let's see what the Broncos got, though.
What are you doing? Snapchatting? TikToking?
TikTok?
I know what you're doing. Are you memes maxing?
Memes
That's actually
maxing.
not a thing. And while I was doing some homework, now I'm checking to see if the Broncos schedule release videos out yet.
Schedule release videos? Are you kidding me? Mosey, back when I played, we had to read the newspaper to find out who our opponents were.
Oh, jeez.
We didn't have the internet back then.
I'm pretty sure you had the internet your whole career.
I'll have to fact check that. I know one thing, there were absolutely no schedule release videos.
Mom said you've been in schedule release videos.
Huh? How do you know that?
How'd you know
Let's just
that?
see what's on TV.
Okay.
Welcome to the den. What do we got?
Male, mid-30s Steelers fan, suspected Progi overdose. His friend said he ingested 40.
40. We got a code blue.
And orange?
Yes. Orange and blue. Let's go see some fans, people.
Fanxiety XR provides long-lasting relief from the overwhelming anxiety.
All right. Y'all gotta grip me, man. Y'all gotta grip me a little bit better than this. I'm gonna give this a P for Peyton. Actually, I'm gonna give this an O for Omaha. Give this an O for Omaha. It's cute. I get what you're going. Nostalgia bait, yada, yada. This thing got 12,000 likes. The Steelers are finally talking about, the Raiders are finally talking about something. Let's get into it. Raiders, what you got? Mendoza. It's Mendoza. I thought that was Kirko Chains for a second. Why does he look like that? Why is he dressed like Napoleon Dynamite? There he is! They did it.
Hey.
They won.
Hey. I'm Kirk. I'm Fernando. You're gonna have to call me Kirko Chains.
Yeah!
Dom
The
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. This is art. This is art.
So this is the locker room. And rule number 1 is do not step on the shield.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it.
What if I...
Don't do it. So what's the best Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Ha! Trick question. Star Wars A New Hope, which was originally titled just Star Wars in 1977, but then they changed it to Star Wars A New Hope in 1981. Say your favorite football play on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Turbo right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
Nice!
I'm about to show you.
This was cute for 15 seconds. Give it a grade of dweeb. I'm out of here. All right, Chargers, just give the Chargers open their mouth. Somebody hand them a Grammy right now. Like I just every single time the Chargers make one, just only watch the Chargers. Don't watch anywhere else. They did this. Wait, no. Is this the one where they because this is hilarious. Is this the one where they asked the people? Yeah, I like Kirko Chains. They're just funny. Is this the one where they asked the people? Yes. Okay. This is the funniest. They win. Titans, I love y'all uniforms. The quarterback's amazing. This is my
Somebody
favorite
just told me
format.
This is
great.
Hoffman.
This is awesome. They try to guess the thing. It'll be
Oh my gosh, Woody Johnson, the owner of the New York Jets. Woody Johnson.
Far Suggs.
Oh, they're doing that. Oh,
Big Dom.
Big Dom?
Look that way. Yeah, looks just like you.
Because I have a brother named
Dom.
Don.
Hey Cam, are you Cam Scattaboo?
Are you?
Yo, Derrick Henry. Oh man, my bad. CJ Stroud.
Sounds not familiar.
You play quarterback for the Texans?
Nah, sir. Not
Bro,
me.
you look just like
That
him.
ain't me.
Pat McAfee?
All right.
Excuse me, Pat. Are you Pat McAfee?
Oh.
Miles Garrett. Hey, heck yeah, dude.
I hate the Titans so much. I hate these. They take our uniforms. They fresher than us. That's why we beat y'all every time we play y'all. Titans. Yeah. We bullying y'all. We ain't never letting go. I don't care how much Cam wore hoops. This is hilarious though. That's funny.
Joe. What's up, Joe? How you doing, Joe? You good?
Yeah.
You ready for the season, Joe? Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence? Trevor, come on. You just don't want people to know who it is?
I got my shades on.
Okay, go watch this. Shout out to the Chargers. Shout out to the Titans. Shout out to the Raiders. They put some effort in. It was a good time. It's just too many of them. We graded them. The Browns did what they needed to do. A lot of Shedeur in the lot of Shedeur in the Browns, and a lot of 90s stuff, a lot of throwback stuff, man. It is what it is. Oh, you didn't like that one? I like that one. All right, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the NFL schedule release. Not the Shedeur. The Browns having the easiest ones as well. Y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. It is what it is. We'll see you next time. Peace. Hey, man, that was fun. Okay, so we gonna end it right here. If you don't want to see the what's it called? What do you call it? If you don't want to see the cards being opened up, you can get it. You can scram. You can be blessed. We not making no more content. I'm about to upload these videos. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I've been yelling. I got a little bitty buddy that needs to make some sleep. So it's hot in Topeka around these parts. You feel me? Should I? Here's the real question. I want to ask y'all. Should I use the ranking? Should I do the ranking video on the second channel is the question. That's my question. That's not a real question. Should I put the rank or the grading, what's it called? Should I put that on the second channel? Do the Panthers or Titans one? Oh, good call. Well, lady made a great call. That's my question, y'all. Should I? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on the second channel. I haven't uploaded it on the second channel in like 18 years, so I think it's fair. I think it's fair to do that. We got plenty of content up anyway. All right, schedule release video is going up on second channel. Yep. The boss agrees. All right. Okay, so we are about to just open some football cards again. I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. Content coming out. We got what's it called? Second channel is gonna have the grading video. That's gonna go up there if you want to watch that. First main channel, we got 2 different Gbush videos. I think I might drop one tonight, and then we got the Steelers and another Gbush video dropping tomorrow. And then we're gonna rock it like that, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. This is my favorite time. I'm gonna make a quick video for my members, so the members can see this, see if I can do what I do, how I do it. All right. What's it called? What do I need? Is that, did you just send me you sent me a turtle? You just sent me a turtle? What is the turtle? I don't know what the turtle do. All right. Let's wrap this stream up. Thank everybody for being here. Nisa, RX Goon, James Games, 50 is fabulous because Shedeur is Showtime, baby. 2 cornballs bonded. Hey man, I appreciate everybody rocking with me. I'm about to open some football packs now. If you don't know, you feel me? I already got a few of them rookies, man. These ain't even the big dogs. You know what I mean? I got some of the big dogs in a few places and spaces too, but you know what I mean? The ones that are up on the albums behind me, you got Shedeur'S, you got that boy Cam Ward. You feel me? I have green chroma keyed, so it's weird. And then I got who that is right now? What you know about JJ? Yeah, man, JJ SWAT on them boys. So let's pop these packs real quick. This gonna be for the members. This for the members right here. For the members. Okay. Members. This is for y'all guys. Hey man, I wanted to pop some what's it called? I wanted to pop some packs. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to show the people, feel the people, believe the people. So I got a few football packs here. This is gonna be for the members only, unless you're here watching live. The members are gonna see, and obviously we're hunting down some more Shedeur'S, some more Cam Wards. I got JJ Watt over here too. So let's get right into it. If y'all didn't know, I'm a big card guy. So this is just for the members. Again, if y'all here for content, the stream's over. Either scroll back to the stream, or you know what I'm saying, or be on the lookout for when it does release. We got Isaiah Likely. We got Jim Kelly. We got a cool little Waddler. Shout out Waddle. He got traded though, so you know, tough titty. Micah Parsons, cool little optics. Ain't really. There's not even a rookie in here. Y'all ain't even put a rookie in here. Y'all gave me a Jim Kelly and a Micah. They ain't even put a rookie in here. Oh yeah, y'all wildin'. Y'all really wildin'. So I ain't getting nothing of note in there. I'm sorry. I got a Jim Kelly that was kind of shiny. It ain't worth anything. You feel me? It ain't no rookie. So who cares? What's it called? What else? I appreciate you, GG Free, for sending those jewels my way. Vinny Testaverde. Again, no. All right, I'm never buying Optic ever again. I'm never doing it. A little bit of college football. Got Travis on the pack. Got that boy Arch on the pack. What this talking about? You know what I mean? These rest of these been trash. I'm sorry. I wanted to give y'all a fun pack, but you know what I'm saying, a fun time. What we gonna start off with? Who we got? It's a tight end from LSU. We got Mason Taylor. That's Jason Taylor. What's it called? Jason Taylor's, I think, nephew or something like that. Shamar Simmons, Julian Sayin. Julian Sayin is not a rookie just yet, but you know, shout out Julian Sayin. Matthew Golden, no, he's a rookie. Shout out Hook'em Horns, rookie for the Green Bay Packers. And then that boy Baker Mayfield. So that's cool. Few little rookie cards there. That's cool. Sure. Shamar Simmons. Oh, and Shamari Simmons, he's that big freak of nature dude, right? He's like big as hell, ain't it? Ain't that what it is? I don't know. Ain't that what it is? Ain't that what it is? Tyleik Williams on the rookie. I don't know much about Tyleik Williams, but it's a rookie for the Lions. If you are a Caleb Williams fan, it's cool and it's shiny, but it ain't a rookie card, so it is what it is. So now these are 2024 select. So these have Jaden Daniels. They got Caleb Williams. This is an older, a little bit of an, well, I mean, not really that older of a product, but a little bit older. So, you know, sometimes you can get, I've got some really good things out of the select stuff for Caleb Williams specifically, and some Jaden Daniels as well. So, I appreciate these. I think I got some Malik Neighbor stuff too. Kareem Hunt. Talk about a Longhorn. Xavier Worthy. Now, obviously, he's been struggling a little bit. He seemed to be struggling a little bit. But it seemed like all the Chiefs have been struggling a little bit. But rookie card, Xavier Worthy, Rasul Douglas, DeMarcus Lawrence, Amari Cooper, Montez Sweat. That's kind of funky. That's cool looking. It's like die cast. It's like cut off and it's all funky and whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Jason Powers. Oh, he's a dog. Jason Powers Johnson, a rookie for the Raiders, or at the time was a rookie for the Raiders. I believe he's really good at football. Braylon Allen, rookie card. Braylon Allen, the Wisconsin Badger. Now with the Jets, Lamar Jackson with a number. Malachi Corley, is he still a part of the Browns? But who obviously played with the Browns. There he is, rookie card there. Maserati Marv. Supposed to be the greatest of all time. Supposed to be the greatest wide receiver prospect. Hasn't seemed to pan out that way. But okay, nothing crazy. I ain't got no more twos. I ain't got no more Cam Wars. That's a little sad. That's a tough little situation. That's a tough little situation, but as is life. You feel me? Let's see what else we got. Started off with a classic. Started off with a Drew Bledsoe in a Cowboys uni. J.C. Latham holding the ball. Titans rookie. That's pretty cool. Lyman holding the ball. Brian Thomas Jr. That's a good one. And right next to him, I got Cam Little, who's a pretty good kicker. But Brian Thomas Jr., that's interesting. Cam Little. I don't think you care about kickers. We got a diecast, Chris Jones, Harrison Smith, a TJ Hawkinson, Adam Thielen, Anthony Richardson, shout out Anthony Richardson, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf, and then Ricky Pearsall. Probably going to be the last rookie in the pack. Yes, it is. I got 2 TJ Hawkinsons in this pack. Not the most entertaining, not the greatest. I wanted to show you something great. But now that I have all this, I do want to show you a few of the things that I pulled recently, I guess. That's what I'll show you. What we got? Boom. These are some of the things that I've recently pulled. Caleb Williams. My lady likes Caleb Williams. She likes the way he hoops. More Caleb Williams. Rookie Caleb Williams. I got lots of Caleb Williams. I just happen to pull a lot of Caleb Williams. And all of these come from Select too. This is actually an older, but Brock Bowers. You feel me? You see, I paid the 16. I believed in Brock Bowers when he was a true freshman in Georgia. I was like, that dude's the best player in college football, and I was right. Shout out to a family friend for the big Hig, for the big Jaden Higgins. This one's new. I owe a Minnesota Vikings fan. You feel me? I owe a Vikings fan. And again, some more Cam Wars. I be going crazy. I got different flavors of Cam. Come on now. Matthew Golden, Tez Johnson. Very fun stuff. Very fun hauls. So, thank you, members, for being members. I know I owe you some content. Please comment down on this video. If you're a member and you're watching this video, or if you're live and you're watching this video, what do you want to see from member content? Obviously, I have a second channel, so some of my efforts get put towards that. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching me open with some packs. You feel me? I have. All right. Stream. Let's wrap this up, man. Let's wrap this up. I can't thank y'all enough. First things first. Let's shout out Gbush. Doing things that I think a lot of people didn't think were gonna happen. I think a lot of people a little upset. I think we're gonna see plenty of fallout. Y'all asking for the second channel? Oh, okay, let me drop it real quick. Second channel is linked. Again, I got some fun ideas coming for the second channel. thank y'all so much for rocking and rolling with me. We have about college football, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? XYZ, But yeah, man, thank y'all so much. We have like 400-something people in here. Will Smith, producer, I appreciate it. Leanne, I appreciate you. I was so happy for G watching it. Yeah, Gbush. Hey man, I might have to get some Blackouts 1 in. You feel me? I might just have to do it. But no, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate what the independent landscape is looking like. I appreciate what it looks like when you believe in somebody, when you're steadfast on something, right? In the modern world of media, you don't have to be about just tearing people down. You don't have to be about just negativity. You don't have to be about just churning through people like they are lives, and I think Gbush is a great testament to that. Congratulations to all the blessings in his life. Congratulations to all the blessings if you make content yourself. Independent people, it's the wave. Gbush, and there's a reason why I'm spending so much time. He in the last time I was on his show, I think it was like last week, he made it a point to hey, independent media, and I was like, why does he keep bringing that up? He said, hey, they're afraid of you teens. They're afraid of us. I was like, what he talking about? And then lo and behold, he comes out with that big yammer on these boys. So it's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of things changing. There's a lot of beautiful things. I'm trying to get like Gbush, you feel me? But I won't be able to be close without the phenomenal people like y'all supporting, watching, being here, the videos, the live stream, all that. Diaper fund donations, y'all the greatest in the business, y'all are beautiful. Y'all not my fans, y'all are an audience of people that I come to bring some resources to. So please be blessed, be beautiful.